and welcome back. Today is a final video in our tutorial series on grade 4 scales for violin. So we have done scales, we've done arpeggios, we've done dominant sevenths, we have done technical exercises. So today we are going to cover the minor arpeggios, the chromatic scale and the bowing exercise. Okay, so lots to go through, so let's jump straight in with C harmonic minor arpeggio. Okay, you've done C major arpeggio by now, so the fingering is entirely the same. But there's a few little flats we need to be aware of and squashed fingers, so we get that nice minor sad sound. Okay, so I'm going to go through your fingerings really nice and slowly. So we're starting in third position on the G string, first finger, then a third finger that we want to be nice and squashed. Then we move to our D string with our first finger, then our fourth finger, and then on our A string with a nice squash too, and a fourth finger, and then to our E with our 3, and then to our fourth finger on the A again, nice squash 2 on the A, and 4 on the D, and 1 on the D, and third finger on the G, and then first finger on the G. Okay, got that. So you see we stay in the same position the whole way through. The fingers just move from string to string, the hand doesn't move at all. Okay, so let's go through one more time and I'll say it by note name this time. Okay, so we have C, E flat, G, C, E flat, G, and top notes C, G, E flat, and then C, G, E flat, C. Alright, got that. So you want nice squashed E flats in this one, okay, when you get to them, yeah? So moving swiftly on to B flat minor arpeggio. Okay, so like the scale, we start on the second finger on the G string, we go up to fourth finger on the E string, and then we land back on the G. But again, we got slightly different squashed notes to talk about. Okay, so here is what this sounds like. Okay, so really important to remember, no open D strings here. We want to use a fourth finger. Yeah, so I'll talk you through the fingers. Here we go. So we got 2 on G, and then 4 on G, then 2 on D, then 1 on A, and then 3 on A, 1 on E, 4 on E, then back, 1 on E, 3 on A, 1 on A, 2 on D, 4 on G, and then second finger on the G. And did you notice something? Most of the notes are flats or naturals, okay? So we have squash 2, we have a squash 4, we have a squash 2, we have a squashed 1, we have a squashed 3, and we have a squashed 1, and we have a squashed 4. So almost the entire hand back, yeah? Okay, good. Keep practicing those. Moving on to E minor arpeggio. Okay, so again, the framework, the same as the scale. first finger in fourth position on the A string. We go to fourth finger on E, and then back to first finger on the A. And that is obviously where your fourth finger would have made an E. Okay, this is what this arpeggio sounds like. Okay, let's cover the fingers. Right, so we have in fourth position on the A string we have 1, we have 3, and we have 1 on the E, and we have 4 on the E. Okay, let's go through them with note names. We got E, G, B, and E, back to B, and then G, and then E. And actually this one is so short you can kind of try and memorize the finger pattern here. So you got 1, 3, 1, 4. Quite easy to memorize, I think. Okay. Alright, those are the arpeggios. We're going to play them through, and join me playing them through here when you're ready. So we have got C minor. Brilliant. We have got B flat minor. Great stuff. And then finally we have E minor. Doing so well so far. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our chromatic scale. Okay, you've done a little bit of chromaticism before if you've done grade 3. And remember the technical exercise, we had something called chromatic phrase there. So chromatic scale, a chromatic scale, it's basically every note, okay? We got the flat, and we got the natural, and we got the sharp, okay, in that scale. So the chromatic scale, which this one is, sounds like this. Is the same as for any scale, so it's a D scale. We start on D, our top note is D, third finger on A, and then we're back on open D string for the last note. Okay, I'm gonna go through the fingers for this really nice and slow, so really listen and watch my hand now. Okay, so we're starting on our open D, then we have a push back one, and this one slides up to normal 1, and then we have the push back 2. This one slides up to a normal 1. Then we have a 3, and this one slides up to a stretched 1. And then we have an open A, a push back 1, and the 1 slides up to a normal 1. Then we have a push back 2, slides up to a normal 1. And then we have a 3, slides up to a stretched. Ah, no. We've arrived at our D. Now we're gonna go back. So, now we have a 2, slides back to a squashed 1. Now we have a 1, slides back to a squashed 1. Now we have an open string. Then we have a stretched 3, slides back to a normal. Then we have a 2, slides back to a squash, and we will 1, slides back to a squash. Okay, it was quite long. I'm gonna go through it one more time, just saying the fingers, okay? So we have on the D string, none. We have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Change to A, none. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and then we reach the top, and then we're gonna go back 2, 2, 1, 1, none, stretch 3, 3, stretch 2, 1, 1, none. Okay, take your time with this one, it's slightly complicated. Pardon me. But when you're ready, join me for this. Pardon me for a second. Oh, got a frog in my throat. Okay, now finally we're gonna go through the bowing exercise. Okay, and we're gonna do it on C major scale. And the bowing exercise, as you will know, is you got to do a certain rhythm on each note. Okay, and for grade 4, we have this. We're going to do it on C major scale. So on each note, you want to do the rhythm long, short, long, short, long, long, short, long, long, short, long. Okay, if you want to write it down, it's dotted quaver, semi-quaver, quaver. Okay, right. I've stopped coughing, the cat's still sleeping, and we reached the end of a grade 4 tutorial. Okay, go over everything again, rewind, stop, do whatever you need to, do a lot of practice, and you've done really, really well. Okay, I'll see you soon.